Hey guys, welcome back. This season has been a bit of a roller coaster, and if it's a sign of things to come, I cannot wait. You guys may recall that in the previous episode, we played our first 10 games of the season, and we played a cup game. Unfortunately, we lost the cup game, so we were out of that. And for the first 10 games, we had a 40% win rate. So we won 4 games in 10. And going through the season, unfortunately, we only had a 25% win rate. So to summarize, we ended up 14th out of 20 teams. We won 11, drew 12, lost 15 games. We got 45 points. So we were way off the promotion margin. They expected us to be mid-table. We kind of just about scraped the mark in terms of mid-table. The board were pleased with my performance. The fans have been pleased with our performance. They haven't been too happy about a couple of the big defeats that I've lost, 4-0, 3-0, 4-1, against the likes of Matsumoto was one of them, Nagano was the other, and I think I had a really poor one against Osaka. We did have Tsuruta, our star striker, who scored the goal of the season. So let's have a look at that. You see my team just got possession of the ball. The keeper clears it into the field. Tsuruta fights for it, receives it from Mori, and the rest was history. Our club's reputation, we were asked to increase their rep. We did go up by half a star. So I'm happy for that. In terms of accolades, the fans seem to love Tsuruta as the fans player of the season. He's also a young player of the season. He was also the signing of the season on a free. The goal of the season that we went over earlier. Aka, however, was our top goal scorer, so I'm happy for that. We had Kawasaki, who got the most assists. Yuto Mori got most of the man of the match awards. Tsuruta once again with his highest average rating. Eguchi was actually the guy with the most completed passes. As for record breakers, Aka broke the record for the number of goals by a player in a season. But most notably, there was oldest player. We have Kazuyoshi Miura, our 56-year-old Japanese international veteran, who became the oldest player at 56 years of age and 279 days. And he did actually, towards the second half of the season, he did actually score in there was a 2-0 victory. There was a 2-0 victory that we had later on in the season. This one. Yeah. Where Miura both scored and assisted to try and give our season a bit of hope. As you can see, we had been on a very bad run of 6 games without a win, having lost 3 and drawn 3. And I decided to actually start with Miura, as opposed to bringing him on later on. And he just took that opportunity very well. To summarize the season, I think these two quotes from the media kind of sums it up pretty well. Sanuki owe everything to a fantastic start to the season. That gave them the foundation they needed to survive. That's the way I see it, at least. Sanuki set the tone early and were able to enjoy a good season as a result. So now the key question is, what am I going to be doing in the next season? How do I build on it? And can I keep a hold of a couple of my best star players? Let's have a look quickly. At the end of the day, this guy, Tsuruta, is the guy I need to try and keep a hold of. He does have, I think he has a transfer release clause. I'm gonna check his contract. He does have, minimum fee release clause of 230,000. And I've also got to try and sell Attila, who has for most of the season been asking, when he can leave. Purely because in the preseason I was not able to sign enough attacking players to satisfy him. He was originally meant to be my star signing. So I need to prepare my team for next season. Clearly one of the issues I had this season was the lack of depth and quality in the midfield. So I would need to find some way to improve that. I do wonder if at the end of the season there's any talents that I can grab on a free. At least 1 or 2, that would be handy.